Hi everyone. Welcome to the Elevate Mindset. Hope you are well. Take care of yourself. Subscribe and like the motivational video. People cheered. Cameras flashed. The world thought he had it all. The fame, the fortune, the laughter that made millions forget their pain. But behind that smile was a truth that few could see. Jim Carrey once said, "I wish everyone could become rich and famous, just so they'd see it's not the answer." Because happiness isn't found in applause or money. It's not in the car you drive, the home you own, or the title beside your name. Those things fill your hands, but never your heart. The real mask we wear isn't the one for a movie role. It's the one we wear to hide our emptiness. And when the lights fade, when the noise stops, the silence becomes deafening. That's when you realize the show was never for them. It was for yourself. We've been taught that happiness comes from more. More success, more likes, more validation. But every more only leads to a deeper less. Less peace, less connection, less truth. The chase never ends. It only speeds up. Jim discovered that the pursuit of having was distraction from the truth of being. The world sells happiness as a product, but it's really a practice. And the moment you stop chasing, you start feeling. The emptiness you've been trying to escape isn't a curse. It's a signal. It's your soul whispering, "Stop running. Start listening." There comes a point when life strips you bare, when all that's left is the truth. Jim Carrey faced that moment. The laughter faded, the stage went dark, and he was left with himself. No audience, no applause, just silence. And in that silence, he realized happiness was never something to be found. It was something to be felt. It was already inside him, buried under years of pretending. The hardest truth to accept is that there's no version of success that can make you love yourself more than you already can right now. Happiness begins when the performance ends. True freedom begins when you stop holding on to what you think you need. Jim learned that letting go of control, of ego, of expectations wasn't losing anything. It was gaining peace. When you stop trying to make the world see you, you finally start seeing yourself. Every disappointment, every rejection, every failure, they are not punishments. They're invitations to awaken, to let go of what's false and return to what's real. You can't fill your heart with peace if it's already full of expectations. Happiness starts when you stop looking out there and start looking in here. You can't heal what you refuse to face. You can't find joy if you keep hiding your pain. Jim discovered that self-awareness is a bridge between suffering and peace. Every emotion, the anger, the fear, the sadness, they're not enemies. They are teachers. They remind you that you're alive, that you're human, that you still care. And when you face them instead of running, they transform. The mirror doesn't lie. It only reflects what you're ready to accept. Jim Carrey began to find happiness not in the past or future, but in the present. The now, this moment, is all we ever truly have. Every laugh, every breath, every heartbeat is a miracle often ignored. The problem is, most of us are never here. We're stuck in yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's fears. But happiness can't live there. It only exists where your feet stand right now. So slow down. Feel the air. Taste your life as it happens. That's where joy hides, in the moments you stop rushing through. Jim once said, "You are the light." And he meant it. Because happiness isn't something you own. It's something you realize. Every person has that spark inside, the quiet, unshakable light that no darkness can destroy. But life teaches us to dim it, to fit in, to survive, to please. The journey back to happiness is simply learning to let that light shine again, to stop apologizing for your peace, to stop dimming your joy to match someone else's pain. When you remember who you are, happiness finds its way home. The greatest illusion of modern life is separation. We think we're alone in our struggle, when in truth, we're all walking the same road, just in different shoes. Jim learned that real happiness grows when we connect, when we give, when we love. Helping others doesn't take your happiness away. It multiplies it. Every smile you create is a reflection of your own heart expanding. The secret to joy isn't in asking, "What can I get?" It's in asking, "What can I give?" Because love, freely given, always finds its way back. When you strip away the noise, happiness becomes simple. It's not complicated. It's sitting in silence and feeling enough. It's the small laugh over coffee, the morning sunlight, the sound of rain on the roof. We chase grand moments, but life's real beauty lives in the small ones. The kind that money can't buy, fame can't create, and time can't erase. Jim's truth became clear. Happiness isn't found in becoming someone. It's found in being someone, fully, freely, authentically. So, how do you find happiness in life? You stop searching for it in things, people, and places, and you remember it being within you all along. You let go. You forgive. You breathe. You live. Jim Carrey reminds us that happiness isn't a destination. It's a direction. It's choosing love over fear, peace over perfection, and truth over appearances. And when you finally live that truth, the world doesn't need your performance. It feels your presence. That's when you become free. That's when you become happy.